There's something unexpected about success, a truth no one warned you about when you're struggling, hustling, desperate to make life work. It's not just the disbelief you'll face. It's not just the self-doubt you'll wrestle with. It's not even the endless grind. No, the most shocking part of winning is who disappears once you finally start to rise. You imagine they'll be there, the old friends, the supportive relatives, the people who laughed with you during the long nights of struggle. You think when you finally taste victory, they'll taste it with you. That the same voices that told you, "You got this," will be the voices clapping the loudest. But then reality hits like ice. Some people walk away the moment you start winning. And it hurts. It feels backwards. Shouldn't success bring people together? Shouldn't those who suffered alongside you celebrate alongside you when the storm clears? But life isn't a movie. The truth is stark. Many don't want you to lose, but they don't want you to win too much either. They're comfortable with your struggles. They're comfortable when you stay within reach. But when you rise too far ahead, something inside them shatters. Envy, insecurity, silent competition. And so they don't clap, they walk away. Why? Let's break it down clearly. 1. Your success ruins the comfort of comparison. When you were low, you comforted people. You made them feel better about staying where they were. At least you were in the same boat. But once you start winning, their comparisons to you no longer soothe them. It confronts them with choices they didn't make. They can no longer tell themselves, "We're the same." So instead of facing their discomfort, they leave. Your wins expose their stagnation. Imagine someone who's been telling themselves for years, "I could do better if I wanted, if I had the right chance, if things lined up for me." When you win, you shatter that defense. You are living proof that excuses are lies, and that truth is too loud for them to bear. Walking away feels easier than confronting their wasted potential. They can't celebrate something that makes them feel small. Support sounds noble in theory. "I'll always be there for you," they say. But that vow ends once your light makes their shadows grow long. People tied to their own egos can't clap for you because every applause feels like a confession that you've surpassed them. So they withhold love, not because you did anything wrong, but because their self-image is too fragile. They confuse your rise with rejection. This is subtle. As you grow, you inevitably change your mindset, your habits, your priorities. You're no longer the same version of yourself they grew comfortable with. Instead of viewing your growth as proof of possibility, they twist it into an insult. "You think you're better than us." Your rise becomes their imagined rejection. And rather than facing the truth that you simply evolved, they choose distance. Some benefited from your weakness. Here's the darkest truth. For some, your struggles made their lives easier. Weak, you needed them. Weak, you kept leaning on their advice, their money, their validation. Strong, independent, successful you doesn't feed their ego anymore. So when strength replaces weakness, they lose their role. Rather than adjust, they leave. Because closeness demanded control, not equality. And here's the kicker. Many who walk away will never admit their envy. They'll disguise it with excuses. "I've just been busy. We're drifting apart. We're in different places now." But look deeper. Why wasn't it too busy when you were struggling? Why wasn't distance an issue when you were broken? Watch the patterns. People who leave when you win didn't leave because of distance. They left because of discomfort. It tears at you, losing people in your season of joy. You expected betrayal during failures. not abandonment during victories. But understand this. Their walking away is not a sign that you should step down. It is a sign that you've stepped up. And not everyone is equipped to breathe at the altitude your growth is taking you. So what do you do about it? You let them go. Don't chase, don't beg, don't explain. Because their inability to handle your glow is not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to keep rising, to keep shining, to stay faithful to the journey that forced you to bleed, sacrifice, and crawl to earn your moment of victory. And here is your freedom. Watch who vanishes when you succeed. It will save you years. Because their absence is not loss. It is revelation. It is life showing you who's willing to evolve with you and who was only tethered to your lowest version. Your job isn't to hold on to people as you climb. Your job is to keep climbing, no matter who falls away. Because the ones who stay, the rare ones who cheer just as loudly at your top as at your bottom, those are not just friends. Those are allies. Those are family. So remember this truth burned into your chest. Some people walk away when you start winning, not because you changed, but because you refuse to stay small. And that is not cruelty. That is clarity. Let them go. Your life is meant for victory, whether they clap, stay, or disappear altogether.